etc. I do have a pumpkin spice coming. Be pleased to hear. You'll be thrilled to hear. My last day of working for the company I'm currently with, and no new info on the new company yet. Fun. Well, sorry to hear that. Sounds stressful. Sounds stressful. You're awake? You're awake? Good, good. Well, let's get the show on the road, shall we, folks? It's a cheeky Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. So let's boot up Phasmophobia. Apologies for no stream yesterday morning. Those of you who were in the evening stream obviously know what happened. We had a water leak, essentially, and I had to wait for the man to come and fix it. It's all fixed now, all sorted. No worries, no dramas. But obviously it was a bit of a pain in the ass yesterday. A little bit of a pain in the ass yesterday.
Well, well, look who's flexing their first place. Ooh. Naraku, the self-proclaimed champion. Just don't let it get to your head, mate.
Yeah, mate. Don't let it get to your head, mate. Don't let it get to your head, mate. Was there any water damage? So the flat below us did have water coming through their ceiling. Ooh! The flat below us did have water coming through their ceiling.
Welcome back.
Which obviously is unfortunate for them. And what else was it? Oh, the wood that supports the bath has expanded somewhat. So the panel has had to go back on not entirely flush because the wood has expanded. Socked even hello, Linsassi, hello. How do I even say your name? OT the Foki? Good morning. I probably screwed that up. Brash Ketchup, hello there. Linsassi, hello. Nakima, hello. Lauren Gore, hello. Good morning, folks. Good morning. So, yes, that is resolved now. I'm happy to confirm that it is resolved. Be Dope, hello there on YouTube. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 folks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. Morning, have a meeting shortly. I'll be back after. Hello there, Billy, and good morning. Enjoy your meeting. Pretty sure it's pronounced what the fuck. Oh, okay. Very creative. Hayward with the 100 stream streak. Let's go. Probably the most consistent I've been with anything. I mean, fair play, dude. Fair play. And Slinkster, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome in, buddy. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. Quazen, hello. Loopy, hello. Good morning, folks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Taylor, hello. Will, hello. Good morning, folks. Sounds exactly how the French would say, what the fork. What the fuck? Oh, dear. All right, folks, settle in. Good morning, it's Cheeky Tuesday. My name is Ghostkai and I hope you're doing very well. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we've got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here investigating Linda Roswell. We need to get 3 unique videos, 2 unique sounds, and prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucie. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. I was tempted to play Silent Hill this morning, I'm not going to lie, but I've got a sneaking suspicion that we're getting very near the end of the game. And, I feel it would have been grossly unfair to stream the end of the game, in a different time slot where a load of people who've been enjoying the playthroughs would have missed it. That would have been a bit mean. So, that's why we're not playing it this morning. I might, at some point, transition to that new game I've been playing. Because it's bloody good. Oh, it's bloody good. I can't even remember the name of it. Clover Pit? Is it Clover Pit? The slot machine. It's a slot machine Balatro meets Buckshot Roulette. And oh my god, it's so good. It's so addicting. Oh my god, it's so good. I can't get enough of it. Probably because gambling. Probably because gambling. Oh, my pumpkin spice latte is nearly here, folks. Very important information there for you. Right, let's have a look. We've got a snake there. Now let's see if we can find a ghost. See if we can find a ghost. Nope, not in here. You're gonna miss the end of Silent Hill Earth? Well, there's always VODs. We'll always have VODs. And then I suppose there's also the subsequent playthroughs as well, which probably won't be on stream, but I am going to do them because I'm very, very invested in the story now, so I really, really, really want to see the bad ending, the good ending, the true ending, etc., etc. The UFO ending, because it's a Silent Hill game, so there's going to be a UFO ending. For those of you who don't know, it's a long-standing tradition that there is a secret ending in every Silent Hill game, where basically aliens invade. It's usually very silly. Very silly. Right, my coffee's about to show up, so I'm going to quickly run to the... Once Upon a Boo, hello. Captain Scroll, hello. Konig, hello. Be right back. I'm just going to grab my coffee, guys. He's probably about to... like 3 seconds. Hello, I've got my coffee. This guy, I know he has 2 face cams on TikTok. He does know. He does know. We're trying a new perspective on TikTok that hopefully will be less draining, shall we say. There's 5 endings of the thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're trying a new perspective on TikTok just to see if it causes less strain. Because normally it's like a face cam and then like a very zoomed in perspective, but I'm very conscious that that zoomed in perspective doesn't show you certain things, like for example the numbers on the thermometer are missing on the TikTok stream normally, or like the EMF number, or do you know what I mean? Like there's little things that get cut off with the usual perspective. Right, cheers everyone. I've got a pumpkin spice latte. Cheers. Oh, that's a bit of me. Oh, that's a bit of me. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh. That's better. That's better. Oh, lovely jubbly. Katie, hello there on TikTok. Hello, folks. Good morning. I hope you're all doing very well. TikTok have graced me with a flare, but we'll use one of those. And thank you for the gifts on TikTok as well. Oh my goodness, we got gifts. Thank you for the gifts while I was answering my front door. That's very kind of you. Okay, right. Morning. Hello, Viv. How you doing?
You really
Raven
are
Games,
a super
hello.
spy.
Happy pumpkin spies.
Happy pumpkin spies indeed. Right, we need a family meeting, guys. We need a family meeting. This weekend, on Sunday, I've put on the schedule a movie night. What movie should we watch? That's the question. Should we watch a horror film? Should we watch like an over-the-top action film or something? Should we... I don't know. There's a million and one things we could watch. Tell me off if you see me messaging. I'm meant to be lurking and working. Captain Stroll, I'm telling you off right now, you bastard. You put me in the mood for a pumpkin spice latte. I know, I'm sorry, Katie. I'm terrible. Alien Romulus, because I haven't watched it yet. Ooh. It is the spooky season. It is the spooky season, isn't it? Should we watch Alien Romulus? That's a great shout. It's a great movie. I haven't seen it since I saw it at the cinema. And Alien Romulus quite literally like validates Alien Isolation as being canon. Rigor Mortis, a Hong Kong horror, vampires, demons, ghosts, and kung fu. I've never heard of that. Is it good? Listen, I don't mind a bit of like silly schlock. You know what I mean? I don't mind that. But for other people, that's quite an acquired taste. Is it good? Like, genuinely? The wolf says The Nun. Okay. You know, there's a Thai horror film called, like, Krasu's Kiss or something like that. You know the new killer they've added into Dead by Daylight, the Krasu? If you don't know what a Krasu is, Google it. Krasue. Terrifying. Terrifying. There's a film all about the Krasu that is like kind of great. The Pope's Exorcist is a good one. I've heard that's good. I've not seen it. I've not seen it. Abby Boo, hello there. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing very well. I thought The Nun was mid. The Nun's like, it was just like a spin-off of The Conjuring. Is that right? It was like a spin-off? Why did they do that? That was a very odd thing to do, because I feel like the Conjuring was quite a strong... It was kind of a strong series of films. It's part of the story. Was it originally, or did they just make it? Did they make her have a more important role because people were scared of her in The Conjuring? You know what I mean? Like, did they make her a thing because people were scared in cinema? Oh, I already brought in a thermometer. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, let's turn the light off. The Nun's pretty mid. Is it really? Is it just like jump scare, jump scare, jump scare kind of film? Because if it's that kind of film, like... I find that kind of horror, like, kind of lame. In The Conjuring 2, they battle... a witch? What? The Conjuring 2 set up the road from us is in Enfield. Oh, nice. My headset arrived, but they sent me the PC version instead of the Xbox version. Is it not compatible with both, Abby? Usually things that are compatible with Xbox are compatible with PC as well. Is it not compatible with both? Usually, I think with a lot of headsets, you basically have like an Xbox / PC version of a headset and then like a PlayStation version. Because Sony are dicks. That's usually how it goes. The Nun movies tell the story of how it came about. And then the Conjuring series is like the setup for defeating it. But I always thought the main antagonist of The Conjuring was like that red demon and the woman in the wedding dress. And I thought like the nun was like just like a side character. And then they made her more important because people were really scared of her. That's Insidious. Oh! I'm getting my movies mixed up. Insidious was really good. Oh, now I'm remembering. Now I remember The Conjuring. Yeah. No, The Conjuring was a spin-off of Annabelle? Or the other way around, right? Any word if Phasmo are doing anything for Halloween? Yeah, it'll be the Blood Moon event again. Drops activated. Drops haven't been available for Phasmo for about 3 weeks now. So, yeah, they're long gone, I'm afraid. PKA. I think Insidious is a part of the Conjuring movies, though. Which was first? Because Insidious is like, is it Christian Slater? No. Yeah, Annabelle's a spin-off of The Conjuring. Annabelle, the doll, features in the first Conjuring movie, right? And then they turned that into its own film. And then they turned The Nun into its own film. Whereas I feel like they weren't like the main things originally, right? Right, do this. Do you know what I really want? Genuinely, I want like a grassroots. I really want like a grassroots horror film that's a really good one. Where are you? How old are you? Oh, it's hot in here. Hang on, you've moved. Oh my god, there's two of you. Twice the fun, Chris. Twice the fun. Okay, you've moved into the kitchen. Okay, fine. That's a pain in the arse. It's not fine, but, you know, whatever. So, like, when I say a grassroots horror film, I mean, like, Saw 1. Or Paranormal Activity 1. You know what I mean? Like, I miss that kind of horror. That, like, it's low budget, but not bad. Low budget, not bad. Not really influenced by Hollywood, it's just doing its own thing. And it feels very, like, grounded, even though it's supernatural. I really want, like, another, I'd love, like, another horror along those lines to come out. I still think, the original Paranormal Activity is, like, honestly one of the best horror films ever made. I think it's incredible. A budget of like what, $12,000 or something, and it was so good. Hello, Red Panda. How you doing? Nice to see you again. It goes Nun, Nun 2, Annabelle Creation, Annabelle Conjuring, Annabelle Comes Home. Oh, dots. The Conjuring 2, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, Last Rites. God, that is a mouthful. That's the order. That just sounds like a confusing mess. Just. Ever seen the Terrifier? Yeah, I sat and I watched the first two Terrifier films. Honestly, it just felt gruesome for gruesome's sake towards the end. You just turn a light on or off? I actually don't know.
I'm taking the hobbits to Isengard. I'm taking the hobbits to Isengard. I'm taking the hobbits to Isengard. What did you say?
As above, so down. Oh, as above, so below. Yes, that's a great film. Great film. Yeah. That's in the catacombs below Paris. Fantastic film. Paranormal Activity 3 was the creepiest I'd ever seen. See, but the thing is, like, with those grassroots horror films like Paranormal Activity 1, Hollywood tends to ruin them because they don't understand what makes them good. So, like, the good stuff in the original Paranormal Activity is it's, like, a very subtle horror. And when I say a subtle horror, I don't mean, like, the door moving. I mean, it's, like, things that are said by characters, the acting by some of the characters. Like, it's really subtle stuff, but it's, like, very, very, very effective. The Japanese version of The Grudge and The Ring is so good. This is a controversial opinion. I need you to forgive me in advance. This is a controversial opinion, sorry. Photo Mandan, hello there. I think the American remake of The Grudge is better than the original Japanese. Which I think is a okay opinion to have because it's literally the same director with a lot of the same cast. They literally just said, hey, can you just remake the same film but have Sarah Michelle Gellar in it? And we'll give you more money for special effects. And so they did. So, like, you know, they got to remake their own film. So that's why it's so good. It's not like it was some random American director or something who, like, you know, redid it. Like, the actor for the boy and the girl and that are all the same. When I watched Paranormal Activity 3 and my mirror fell down and I was watching it and smashed. Yeah, that's pretty freaky. Grave Encounters was terrifying. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Grave Encounters 2. I really, really like that film. Grave Encounters 1 as well, obviously. Yeah, yeah, love those kinds of films. Love those kinds of films. It'd been on my wall for 3 years. Oh, wow. Maybe you disturbed something. Jemima, hello there. I find the American Office so much better than the UK one. Sometimes they can do really good remakes, and sometimes it's like, what the fuck is that? Honestly, I would say... I really like the American Office as well. But I would also say they're very, very, very almost impossibly hard to compare. Because they're very, very different. Very different styles of humor, very different storytelling. Like, completely different. And American Office is at its worst when it's trying to imitate the British one. Because they just don't get the comic timing right. Like, it's just a very different kind of humor. And that's okay, by the way. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why, like, I kind of can't really say which one of the offices I prefer. Because they're just completely different. It's like comparing Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. Like, they're just wildly different, you know? Where are you?
The far region?
Hey.
Elderly victim.
How old are you? What do you want?
Well, hate crime.
You haven't seen either Office? You should watch them. Hello, Sakura. How are you doing? Hula Bop, hello there. I feel the same. I think it's largely because I don't like Ricky Gervais's style. Yeah, but he also has a huge part in the American Office as well. Both him and Steve Merchant were like executive producers and writers on the American Office. The thing is, like, they're both very, 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 very intelligent comedic writers. Like, regardless of what you think of Ricky Gervais as a person, as a comedic writer, he is probably one of the best. I think he's a far better writer and director than he is a actor himself. Like, the writing in The Office and that, and like extras and stuff, it's incredible. It's really, really good. And it was him who basically made the American Office the hit it was. Because originally the American Office, like with test audiences, it didn't really fly. Which sounds mad, right? Because it ended up being one of the most popular shows. It didn't really fly, and it was Ricky Gervais and Steve Merchant basically took the showrunners of the American one to one side and basically said, like, can't try and be the British Office. That's just not going to work in America. You need to make the focus of the show the Jim and Pam stuff. And so they pivoted and basically made the Jim and Pam stuff the entire focus of, well, certainly I would say 80% of The Office, right? And then it became a smash success. Like, I think they understood that there was like massive cultural differences between the
really
UK
are a super spy.
and the US, and they just knew how to make that work. Spino, hello there. Thank you very much for the sub, my friend. Love Jim and Pam. Yeah, I mean, that's why they pushed it so hard on the American version. Because the equivalent in the UK, which was Tim and... oh god, what's her name in the British one? What's the name of the equivalent of Pam in the British one? I've got no bloody name. Dawn. Is it Dawn? No. No, not Dawn. Or is it? I don't know. But anyway, the equivalent, it was basically just like a small, it was a small side part of the storytelling. It wasn't like the focus. Have you played The Other Side? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. People keep coming into streams to tell me about it. It was Dawn, wasn't it? People keep coming into streams to tell me about it, but no, I've never tried it. I'm gonna do this because it could be a wraith. Okay, I'm gonna turn you. Okay, you could be a wraith. Motion sensor's going crazy. Oh yeah, Afterlife was incredible. Afterlife was absolutely amazing. There are a lot of people who didn't like Afterlife. I thought it was a really incredible depiction of depression and grief. And anyone who's like really gone through that, I think the show resonated a lot with you, right? Like, it might be one of the best showcases of what it's actually like for people. It's just like, you just don't give a fuck about anything. And it's a really horrible, suffocating feeling, but like, you know, hard to fight it. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a wraith, guys. We should probably get the crucifixes up here, right? That's probably a good idea. Better than Luto. Stepping on a lump of poo is better than Luto. I just saw your bite-sized TikTok. I thought Shades couldn't do singing events, or am I crazy? Any ghost can do any event, just Shades won't do things near. I'm in bed with a horrible fever. Can you use your magical Phasmo powers to heal me? I mean, I could take a picture of, like, some footprints or something. Would that make you feel better? Does that do it for you? Does that do it for you? It probably doesn't, right? The feeling of nothing and being unable to feel much, even just the feeling of depression. Yeah. Yeah, I think they really captured that. It felt like a very personal story. I don't know what Ricky Gervais has gone through in his life, because, you know, I just don't know that much about his life. But it felt like a very, personal story being told in Afterlife. Don't know if anyone else, like, felt that. But fetish confirmed? No. I think feet are disgusting. I'll be completely honest. I don't normally talk about my own sexual desires, but I think feet are disgusting. Sorry. They stink. It's like, to me, it's the equivalent of being attracted to an elbow. I'm just like, what? You know? I feel like I can't fully trust anything anyone says, because one streamer says this, then it either happens to me personally or I see it on TikTok. But this is the thing, Tommy Pickles. And I say this full-chested, my friend. You shouldn't give a fuck what any streamer says. Most streamers talk out their ass, especially when it comes to Phasmophobia. The amount of absolute nonsense made up about this game because some streamer said it is massive. So on that basis, work things out for yourself, my friend, and you'll never go wrong. You'll never go wrong. I've had all kinds of things happen in this game which should not happen, quote unquote, and yet they do. So do your own testing and confirm your own theories would be my advice, because most streamers talk out their ass with this game. A lot of it is guesswork or just copying information off of the wiki. Okay. EMF Ouija phone. Potato? Yeah. Well, do you know what? I don't even mean like the potato badge. It's stuff like how people like circulate nonsense like tier 3 smudge stick is awful and you should never use it. And I'm like, huh? Like, what are you talking about? In what world is it awful and you should never use it? You like survivor games? Yeah. Did you guys know if the bone is in the ghost room, it's a Gorio? Yeah, that's completely false. Like, stuff like that is complete nonsense. Now, people say stuff like that, which, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. But the issue is that everyone believes it all, and then the knowledge circulates, and then everyone is just confused. It's a confusing mess. So yeah, you get people saying like, no, it can't possibly be this ghost because it did this, and it's like, yeah, well, I get this on my videos all the time. I'll put a video out and then someone will say something like, well, it can't be a Goryo because the bone was in a different room. Or they'll say like, you know, oh no, it can't be a shade because it did an event. And I'm like, right? And yet it was. And yet it was. Like, so how do you explain that? The tree's blowing in the wind, it's a hand too. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I've had that before where someone has gone like, wait, this should have been a hand too. It was -9 on the thermometer, and I'm like, okay, what do you mean? And then they had heard from a streamer somewhere that if it's lower than -5, it has to be a hand too. And I'm like, what? That's just made up. Hi. And then I had someone else saying that like a tier 3 smudge slows down blink speeds, so it's easier to take pictures. And I'm just like, what? You're just making stuff up, guys. Malice Moose, hello there, good morning. Eileen, good morning. I've literally been using that to cross off Shade on Nightmare or the challenge mode. It hasn't proven me wrong yet until I saw your TikTok. You should always, always, always check other thing. I put out a lot of videos. So Tommy Pickles, just very quickly, is this one where it did do a singing event and then it was a shade? Is that what you're saying? Like, what was it? What was the ghost after the investigation? It was a shade, right? I assume that's what it was, yeah. Because it's like, there you go. There's your proof. Out of pure curiosity, someone asked me recently if it was true that a ghost with EMF 5 will never have an EMF over 4. What? Wait. Let me reread that. A ghost with EMF 5 will never have an EMF over 4. That doesn't make any sense. Like, the highest a non-EMF 5 ghost can give you is a 3? Oh, no, that's not true. Because ghost events are EMF 4. They're always EMF 4. Yeah, ghost events are EMF 4. So, no, that's complete nonsense. Whoever told you that is talking rubbish. We need to get one more picture. We've gotten kind of unlucky. Debunking theories with Kai. Yeah, well, I don't get why there's so much stuff just made up about this game, you know? One of your upstairs videos, you were waiting to get it on Parabolic. It was in the upstairs hallway on Ridgeview. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I remember that one. It's from a couple of weeks. We're fighting misinformation in Phasmophobia. Very important use of everyone's time. No, Tommy, it was published today. It was published today, but the game was from a couple of weeks ago. The game was from a couple of weeks ago. You're all good, dude. Okay, so I need to get a picture of the ghost. Actually, a picture of dots would actually be just as useful. Hello, Dean. How you doing, mate? Good morning. Why did I not receive a notification, Twitch? I demand recompense. How do I lose the fear of playing alone? You lose the fear of playing alone, and I appreciate this is going to sound like a really crap answer, so I want you to forgive me. You lose the fear of playing alone by just playing more. Honestly, the more you play, the less you're intimidated by the game, because also the more you play, the more you understand Phasmophobia. And the more you understand Phasmophobia, the less likely you are to be like, oh my god, the ghost just teleported to me. And the more like, instead of going, oh my god, it's the ghost, you'll go, oh my god, the ghost has teleported to me, but the room is over here. So is this a banshee? You know what I mean? You'll start thinking about what ghost it could be rather than going, ah! Rather than going, ah! You go, oh, it could be this. So yeah, the more you learn, the less scary it is, for sure. How can you tell if it's teleported versus just roamed? Because they only roam so far. You should kind of get a feel for it. Plus, certain ghosts leave EMF when they teleport and roam. What's the weekly? I don't know. I didn't look. You know me, Jazz. I very rarely look. I very, very rarely look at the weekly. I just don't care. Now that double XP is over, I've gone back to not really caring. Oh, blimey. Annoying and boring. It's the electronics are broken one. Oh. Fun. Fun. Right, come on, step in the dots for me, big boy. I enjoy your streams a lot. Oh, thank you, Alex. That's kind of you to say. I want a picture of the dots. Or a picture of the ghost would be great. Give me a sign. Show yourself. I don't get it. He was going through the dots all the time and now, like, just not. I'll tell you what. Let's try it a little bit. It's mostly boring. The XP is not really worth it. Yeah, it's not. I think if you're playing on like Nightmare or above, the weekly is like low-key not really worth it. Because if you can investigate quite like expeditiously, you can basically earn like 3,000 to 5,000 XP like every 20 minutes. Or you can spend an hour grinding out 3 weeklies. Did I get it? Oh my god, every time I take a picture of Mistform, it never counts. Ugh, dude. It's the most aggravating thing. Still more fun than woodwind farming. I think watching paint dry is more fun than woodwind farming. I think just about anything is more exciting than farming XP or woodwind. Right, come on. You missed the picture. No, the thing is I didn't. I actually didn't miss it. It just doesn't acknowledge the mistfall. Oh, thank God for that. Right. Right, there we go. I think we're done. Perfect. Yes, you are a wraith. I'm not the only one who hates Camp Woodwind. I don't hate Camp Woodwind. I just... If there was a map in the game that I would want to play on the least, it would probably be Camp Woodwind. You know? I think it's a really boring map in terms of like, it's just one big room, you know?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Are you guys making puns again? Are you guys making puns again? Do I need to send you to the penitentiary? Is there a way to know if it's an event or a hunt? I always lose because I think a hunt is an event. So when it's hunting, it closes the front door. It will then start doing hunt speed walking. And it will always have flickering lights and flickering equipment around the ghost. In a localized area around the ghost for a hunt. You can also not interact with light switches during a hunt. It's one of those things that, like, anyone who's been playing Phasmo for a while, you'll understand what I mean when I say this. Once you've been playing for a while, it's one of those things that you just get a feel for, and you will literally know. Like, you'll literally be able to tell whether you've got a hunt or a event, like, as soon as it happens. Like, literally in, like, the first half second, you'll know exactly what you're dealing with. And I know that's kind of a crap answer, but, like, you just do. It's like a weird that you just know. You know from the sounds, you know from, like, the speed, you know, you recognize the distinct hunt sounds.
Investigate it, but be careful.
Yeah, like the door lock and that. Yeah, but I'm also, you know, anticipating them being on maybe like a large map where they're too far from the door. You just get a feel for it, and you just know. It's a weird one. It's hard to describe because I can tell you all the specific things to listen out for and look for, but honestly, the more you play, the more you'll just be able to distinguish between them instantaneously. I don't understand the giant maps like Prison or Sunny Meadows. There's so many rooms. By the time I find the room, I've lost all my sanity. Tommy Pickles, my friend, would you like me to introduce you to your new best friend? The Humble Candle. A reminder for everyone watching that this item is one of the best items in the game. What Tommy has just said, that he runs out of sanity before he even finds the ghost. Well, this is why you need to use this. The Humble Candle, when lit, has a huge positive buff to your sanity loss. While holding a tier 3 lit candle, so one of these, your sanity loss in the darkness is reduced by 90%. 90. Make sure you use candles. They're very, very, very good. I cannot stress just how good they are. Right, welcome to Willow Street House. My name's Ghostkai. I hope you're having a lovely day. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we've got an open microphone because, you know, we hate ourselves. No. Everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Becky Lewis. We need to escape the ghost during a hunt. We need to detect the ghost with a parabolic microphone. And we need to capture a photo of the ghost. I'm using the firelight, but my friends don't. Oh, your friends need to get a slap. So you use the firelight to preserve your sanity, and your friends refuse and sabotage the team. That's not very good team play, is it? Patch, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. My husband just heard you say sanity pills are for losers, and he lost it. I'm not wrong though, am I? I'm not wrong though, am I? Playing Phasmo with sanity pills is like playing Elden Ring with an RPG. Like a bazooka. Do better, Ghostkai? No, I refuse. Okay. What do we got here? 9, 10 degrees. It's not down here. It's probably our baseline temperature, to be honest. Okay. Check these rooms first, because it's usually one of them. No, not that one. Oh, here we go. Found it. Oh, we like this room at the moment, don't we, Ghost? I'm okay with that. It's better than being downstairs all the time. I want you to know, Kai, my girl is telling I told you so at me right now about the candle. You should listen. You should listen. Tommy, if your girl is listening to this chat, he needs to understand that women are never wrong. Women are only ever right about everything. It's true. Tommy, it's about time you learn this lesson. This is true facts. Yes, we are. See? Can you teach my boyfriend this lesson? No, only you can do that, Abby. Are you saying this because your wife is watching? No, my wife's at work. And she is right about everything ever. In the history of everything. She's always right. Never has she ever been wrong about anything in my life. Do we have daycare open today? Yeah, we usually do when we're playing Phasmo. It's hard when both me and my girlfriend are right, but saying different things. Yes. But I'm sure there are other mythical ways that are unknown to me that
Thanks for the follow.
you can use to sort out your differences. Fallen Rain, thank you for the follow. Violet, hello there. How's Silent Hill going? It's going very well, thank you. I really enjoyed playing it last night. I'm avoiding it because of spoilers. That's understandable. That's understandable. Are you playing it yourself at the moment, Violet? How are you finding it if you are? I'm loving it, personally. I think it's great. I thought it started a little slow. But the more I'm playing it, the more invested I am in the story, and it's really, really, really good. I wish my husband had the same idea. Well, give him time. He'll come around. Did I just bring in another thermometer? I did. Why do I did that in the last match as well. What's wrong with me? Why am I... Do you know what it is? It's because I've changed my loadout slightly when I was just frustrated with the inventory system. Oh, there's the snake. Lovely. I'm used to having one thermometer in the van, and so I'm going back into the van, seeing one thermometer and just picking it up. It was great, but I saw that it costs an arm and a leg. Have you seen if it's cheaper on CD keys? Should be, no? Exclamation mark CD keys in chat. Go check it out, see if it's cheaper. I'd say on average it's usually about...
You really are
usually about
super
30%
spy.
cheaper on
Good
them.
morning, GK.
It was a pun. Look. Oh. Oh. Night Vale, thank you very much for the sub. Good morning. How are we today? I hope you're doing very, very well. I'll be playing it soon. Just got to set aside money for it for my next pay. Fair enough. Yeah, CD keys have changed their name to Loaded. I'm probably still going to call it CD keys for a while because I've literally been using CD keys for over a decade. And so to me, that's just what it's called. So I'll probably still call it CD keys for a while. I mean Loaded, the new name. Tricky Devil. I keep calling you Tricky Devil, where it's actually Devil Lunatic. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a great day. It's Cheeky Tuesday. It's Tuesday. We do have some community games planned for tomorrow night, by the way, and Thursday night as well. Those of you who haven't seen the Discord where we put out our schedule, tomorrow night we're playing Mimesis again. Or is it Mimesis? Mimesis? If you didn't see that before, think of like a Lethal Company type game, but the enemies are not just good, they are great at impersonating players. So like, when I say they're great at impersonating players, I mean like they will look like all the players. They will be holding objects that the players are holding. They will emote and they will move around like the players, and they will copy things that you have said and say them back. It's surprisingly convincing and very dangerous. And then when they get close to you, they try and kill you. So like the only effective way to like do your objective is to split up, but by splitting up, you obviously don't really know if you link up with someone, you're like, is this a real person or not? Last time we played it, we came up with a code word. I can't even remember what it was, but we then were saying the code word enough that the mimics started using the code word as well, which then meant the password didn't really work anymore. So, yeah, it's a great game. It's really good. It's still in beta at the moment, and we're doing another beta test tomorrow. So I'm excited to see how that goes. When you're the last one left, it's so hard to tell if they're a mimic or not. Yeah, it's basically impossible. It's basically impossible. Lady Shu, thank you very much for that sub, by the way. I hope you're doing very well. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription on Twitch. Remember, guys, a Prime subscription is taking money from Jeff Bezos and putting it in my pocket. Don't worry, he won't miss it, but I will enjoy it. So thank you very much for that. Get that Bezos cash? Exactly. Need those Bezos bucks, guys. Okay, so we know we're not dealing with a mimic here because of the EMF 5, so that's a relief. Okay. I just remember I was asking you and the guys constantly if you were real. Yeah. So those mimics show you your voice or only your allies? I can't remember if I ever heard myself. It might only show your allies. Because obviously, I guess, hearing your own voice is a dead giveaway that it's a mimic. So it probably only says your allies. PC only? It is PC only, yeah. Kind of loving the surge in monster mimic games. One of my favorite concepts in horror. And it works surprisingly well. Like, when you got a game that, like, does it well, it's great. How much is the game? It's currently in early access beta at the moment. If you're in the VIP channel on Discord, I have asked if anyone would like to be a part of the games tomorrow. And the games on Thursday as well. Different games. So if you're in the VIP channel, you should look for that message. Because I have CD keys that I can give out to people. Lady Shu, how are you doing? Hello, Mr. Kai, or is it Mr. Ghost? You can call me whatever you like. Ghostkai, Ghost, Kai, Prick. Yeah, you can call me whatever you like. You can call me whatever you like. My only actual how do I say it nicely? My only actual name that I don't like is when people call me Ghostkai, but they put a capital K. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I have never, ever, at any point, anywhere on the internet, put a capital K in my name. And yet people do it. Everywhere they do it. Everywhere they do it. Fallen Rain, hello there, mate. Really? Really? I've done that. You've all done it. And I hate it so much. Wraith Oni, Goryo, or Raiju. No, GK's fine. But when people type my name out and they put a capital K, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you introducing random, like, punctuation in the middle of my name that I've never put anywhere? What's it called again? KT, it's called Mimesis. So imagine Nemesis, but you have the word mimic at the beginning, and you just cut it off a bit. So Mimesis. Mimesis, I don't know. Okay, very funny guy. Yeah, it's a really good game. I'm excited to see how much it's changed since we last played it, because we last played it about a year ago. And it was good. It was really good. So I'm excited to see how it's improved. Excellent art. Hello there. How are you doing? I don't like when my name has a capital either. Unfortunately, it's the norm. Oh, what? They do like O-I and then Lucy with a capital L? Just look at Fallen Rain. Sorry to pick on you. But look at Fallen Rain's name. You can be very very specific on Twitch and other platforms where you want your capital letters. Like Green Assassin Ranger, you capitalize the bits you want capital, right? Fallen Rain has capitalized the F and the R. I have not capitalized the K. And I never have. I've used this username for like 23 years. And I've never once capitalized the K. But for some reason, everyone started doing it in the last year. It angers me. It doesn't really anger me. What was the name of the Mimic game again? I want to look up if it's available for console. It won't be available for console, I don't think, because it's in like closed beta at the moment on PC only. It's called Memesis, however you want to spell it. Okay. Right. Now, given that we saw dots many times in the van, we should see dots, well, pretty much straight away as soon as we do this, right? Unless, of course, it's Agoria. It never used to be capitalized, but people started calling me Gar for short, and I was like, okay, sure. Gar. Okay. You're going to walk through it? Is that because you're Agoria?
Sausage.
I think you are. I think you are, Sausage. Spooky D, thank you very much for the follow. Once Upon a Boo, thank you for the Prime sub as well. 4 months with the best streamer. Who's that then? Who's that then? That ain't me. That ain't me. People say my name like Regan. What? Have they never seen the word rain before? Surely not. Surely not. Okay. Bone and tarot cards. Fire extinguish. Disturb. So, oh, we need the motion tracker on. Do I? Wait, where is the motion tracker? Did I not bring it in? Oh, I left it in the van, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I left it in the van. Okay, no worries. I think it might be a Gorio, guys. It's definitely not Wraith. We know that. Literally a show, too. Do you know what one of my favorite words that I hear mispronounced online is? The word scourge. And I don't know why so many people say it completely wrong. Have you heard people say scourge? And I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you saying it like that? Scourge. Well, no, it's scourge. You know what word I'm talking about, right? Like, because some of you might go, what? What word? What? Scourge. Scourge. Yeah? Scourge. The amount of times I open a YouTube video or something and I hear someone say scourge and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's one of the only words that when I hear it pronounced wrong actually makes me fucking angry. It actually has like a visceral reaction from me. It makes me so upset when I hear people say scourge. Ugh. Stop it. I knew a guy that would pronounce the word, pronounce the W in sword. Sword. No, stop it. Sword. Oh, stop it. For me, it's chitin. Oh, what? Chitin. Say aluminium. Which is the accepted pronunciation internationally, I believe. Aluminium. Sword. Oh my god. Stop it. Scimitar? Oh, people who can't say scimitar, that upsets me as well. I'm like, come on, guys. These are like not new words. They're not new words. If it was like a new word, you can like forgive it, right? Because like maybe they've never heard it or something. But when I hear like some of the nonsense that comes out of people's mouths with like words that have been around for like hundreds of years, if not thousands. It's like, oh, Christ. Christ. Morning, Kyron. How's it going? Or vitamins? Oh, they say vitamin, don't they? I mean, that one I don't really care about because that's not really like objectively wrong. That one's like whatever, right? Because it's like it's just a slightly different pronunciation that doesn't fundamentally change like the mouthfeel of the word. That's like economy versus economy. Both are technically correct. So I feel like vitamin versus vitamin is it's whatever. Okay, I don't know what we just heard. I don't know what we just heard. Okay. Did I just see an object go flying up into the sky? I think I did. Wait till you find out that people in Germany pronounce the word for chemistry differently. Oh, but that's okay. I mean, it's a different language. It's absolutely fine when people are saying words differently in different languages. That's like whatever, right? It's when it's like it's the same language, English, and for some reason just impose like a completely different pronunciation onto it for no reason. Member of the team escaped the ghost during hunt. Detect with a parabolic. Right, so we need a power mic. Grab your sword. Or I've heard, you know, someone mentioned scimitar. I've heard people call it a scimitar before. Or a sky meter. And I'm like, oh. No. No. Ugh. Ugh. A scimitar. But yeah, scourge is the one that upsets me. It's one of like the only words I think ever that actually upsets me when people have the pronunciation completely wrong. Because it's like wildly wrong. Oh, that was easy. Cheers, Ghost. I think people need to read a book. Niche. Oh god, yeah, when people say niche. No, stop it. Photo Mandan. Okay, yeah, you've won. Well done. Yeah, guys, the word is niche. It is not niche. It is not niche. It is niche. Touche. Oh, touchy. Sounds like Nietzsche. It's niche. It's French, isn't it? Niche. What the fuck is a niche? I don't know. Clique? Yeah, they say click. It's clique. It's a French word. It's clique. Click is something different. Click is, you know, this. That's a click. I love my American cousins across the Atlantic. I really do. But there's some things I cannot abide, and some of these words are some of them. We're gonna join a clique. What? You mean a clique? No, a clique. Oh god. Okay. It's a good thing the Americans in this community are good sports. Oh, they're wonderful. The Americans in this community are amazing. Yeah, niche might be up there with Scourge. Scourge. Hello? I don't even know if... Nice! Okay, completed it, mate. Completed it, mate. I have issues because I hate when people use the wrong there and they are convinced it's correct because their autocorrect says it's right. Yeah, I actually saw a video on TikTok about this yesterday. And the comments blew my mind. So It was a... It was a, how do I describe it? Niche means specific, specialized. Like how this game is niche. Yeah. But it's not pronounced niche. Do people really not know the difference between there, and there? No. There are a lot of people who don't know the difference. I've got a missed phone call. Let me just put the number into Google. It's probably a scam number. Yep, scam. Of course. Yeah, it's a scam. As well, because they all sound different to me. Because they are. They do sound different. So yeah, the video I saw yesterday on TikTok was basically is an American influencer basically talking about how I've forgotten the percentage. It's irrelevant at the moment, but they said it's kind of mad to them that in this modern age, X percentage of Americans are considered like illiterate, where their reading age is below a certain level. I can't remember the stats. It's like a 3rd grade reading level and stuff. And they're talking about like the use of punctuation. And by the way, we got our own problems here in the UK. This isn't just me ragging on America. And they were talking about like the use of punctuation and how people don't understand basic grammar, basic punctuation, the differences between words and stuff. And the comments were actually insane. The comments were literally people being like, why does that even matter? Why does that even matter? It's like, well, like, this is like the level of reading that a child understands, and you don't understand it and you think it doesn't matter. Like, a child reads higher than, like, you should be trying to do something about this. That's not a good thing. Yeah, but believe me, it's not just an American thing. This is a global problem. This is a global problem for sure. I get side eyes as I call the trunk of vehicles boots. That's an Anglosphere term, like Australians, Canadians. I don't know about Canadians actually, but Australians and Brits for sure. There was the story of a high school valedictorian who couldn't get a job because she couldn't read or write. Wait, what? Isn't a valedictorian meant to be like the top student at school or something? Education's very important, folks. That's why I've got all the time in the world for teachers. Very, very important education. I think it's fair to say this is almost certainly Agoria, right? We've not seen dots at all since coming back in. It's almost entirely I once heard K instead of key and I got so mad about it. K? What? Why Gorio is so angry? Oh, this one's been chill as anything, to be fair. But the bone wasn't in the room. No, actually the bone was in the room. It's irrelevant though. The bone being in the room has nothing to do with the ghost type. The bone is entirely random where it spawned. I have to clarify that because there will be someone who goes, see? See? Confirmation bias. See? Have you seen the clip where someone is asked which Jane Austen book is his favorite and he says Harry Potter? Sorry, I just had a minor aneurysm. What? What? Favorite Jane Austen novel is Harry Potter? No, come on. They must be trolling. They must be trolling. There's no way. He was an English student at college. Oh, God. I do worry about the future sometimes. From like a macro perspective, you know? Oh. Okay. And the clips about asking what the capital of France is? Well, what were the answers? Don't tell me they said, like, England or something bad. Phasmophobia? Yeah, it's Phasmo, dude. Good game. Yeah, it's a great game. They said Spain? Oh. What? What? The capital of France is Spain? Oh, no, stop. My head's hurting now after that. Capital of France, London. Next question. I'm very fond of those. Have you seen those videos where they ask them a bunch of questions and every single question is like the most fucking wrong you could be in the world, but the interviewer is just like, yep, correct. And like they just tell them it's all correct. They just tell them every single one is correct. They just tell them every single one is correct. So they'll be like, oh, what is the capital city of the United States of America? And they'll say like New York, and he's like, that's right, moving on. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that. What is the official language of Spain? And they'll go, is it Portuguese? And he goes, yes, correct. God, you're smart. And he just hypes them up that they're correct, and every single answer is like, yes, correct. The one I love is where a man stops a woman and asks her, name a woman, and she can't. I've seen that video. I've seen that video. He just goes, name a woman, and she's like, name a woman, name a woman. She just can't answer. Oh, don't. I think, to be fair, I think she just had severe panic at being on camera. She just had severe panic at being on camera and just didn't know what to say. You know what? Tangent. Let's have a cheeky little tangent. Name a woman. Is this... How hard is it to name a woman? Is this... Wait, this is it.
Miss, for $1, name a woman.
Name a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Miss, for $1, name...
There we go. Right. Sorry about that.
Name a woman.
Name a woman?
Yeah. Who?
Who?
No, name a woman.
Name a woman?
Yeah. Yoga bag, name a woman.
Sorry.
No, name a woman.
Name a woman?
Yes, go.
Any?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This is so hard.
Name a woman. Name a woman. Name a woman. No.
Like, she is a woman. She could have just said me. She could have just said me. Street interview. Always right. I don't know. I don't want to like click on some fucking like incel shit, you know what I mean? I want one of those ones where like no matter what they say, they're just like, yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. What's the capital of France? Berlin. Yeah, correct. and they think they're like the smartest people ever. I don't know. Street interview, funny. Here we go. Life's least important questions? What?
What's your favorite color of M&M's?
I like the chocolate ones.
Good choice. I know you're a
Do you want to hear that again? I think we should hear that again. Just for those of you who missed it, the question is, what's your favorite color of M&M?
What's your favorite color of M&M's?
I like the chocolate ones.
Good choice. I know you're a pretty smart guy. Can you tell us something smart?
All right, check this out. No one knows who actually named Earth Earth, you heard? Some people think it was the Greeks, some say the Romans. Personally, I think it was the Chihuahuas, you heard? You know those little dogs that go, Earth, Earth?
That would actually make a lot of sense phonetically.
Earth.
What's the last place you got kicked out of?
Oh, man, I got kicked out of the public pool for going number 3 in the water, you heard?
Was there ever a time in your life where you...
Okay, I think he's actually just trolling. It's too stupid. Okay, we'll do one more.
Do you know what state New York City is in?
Manhattan.
Oh, Lord have mercy. There's no way these people can be real.
Yes, good. How many
This is the guy. He just says yes to everything.
states are there total?
How many states in total? 25.
Yes, good.
Guys, how many states are there in America? Non-Americans answer only, please. She's half right. She's half right. Yeah, she is half right. She is half right.
You're killing it. You're killing it. Do you know who the current vice president is?
The current?
Yeah.
Like the vice president before?
No, the one that's right now.
Ain't it Joe Biden?
Yes. Do you know who the vice...
I'm pretty sure this interview was when Joe Biden was the president, or it was when Donald Trump was president. Yeah, it was last year. Joe Biden was the president.
president is?
Kamala Harris. That whore. Wait, what was the question?
If you were born in 1990, how old would you be this year?
Like, are you out? Wow. 1990? Would you be with? If it was born in 1990, that's probably say like.
She's saying 30. Honey.
Any 40 something? Yeah.
What's the biggest state?
40 something.
I want to say Idaho.
Yes.
Yeah, these people are allowed to vote. This one has 25 million views. Oh no, hang on.
It's a shape with 4 sides called.
What's a shape with 4 sides called? So he's not even said they have to be the same length. He's given you the option of any shape that has 4 sides.
I don't know. I haven't done something with shapes since like 5th grade.
I haven't done shapes since I was in 5th grade.
Yeah, if you had a guess. I don't know. Like I don't. Alright, I know what shapes have 4 sides, but I don't know the name for it. Yes. Can you name?
Hey.
3 countries besides the USA.
Alabama.
Name 3 countries outside of the USA. Alabama.
1.
New Mexico.
2.
And Connecticut.
3. It's too easy for you. What is 1 quarter plus 2 dimes?
1 quarter plus 2.
How much money is that?
That's 65 cents. Is it? 65 cents?
Yes. It's a shape with 4 sides called.
Alright, we'll do one more. We'll do one more.
You know how many states make up the United States?
50.
You know what the capital is?
Of
United States?
Harrisburg. Oh.
What did she say?
Is there a capital in the U.S.?
Is there a cap?
You tell me.
No.
Do you know what century we're in?
No.
How many make up 1 dozen?
Wait, what?
How many make up 1 dozen?
How many make up 1 dozen? How many what?
Like how many eggs are in 1 dozen?
10.
Why does it hurt? Why does it hurt to watch these videos? Okay, okay. 2 more, because I really want to watch this one as well.
Can you name 3 countries besides the USA?
Is she okay?
Wait, aren't countries in... No, wait, yeah? Wait.
Do you know what year the US
What? Did she not answer?
was founded?
That I don't know.
Take a guess, what year?
1965?
1965.
Yes. Do you know how many continents there are?
No, I'm stupid.
Take a guess. Yeah.
No, I'm stupid.
No, you know this. Take a number.
50?
Can you name 3 countries?
How many continents are there in the world? And she said 50. I mean, to be fair, she might be a flat earther, one of those mental people who believe in, like, loads of extra continents outside the ice wall. I heard consonants. No, he said continent.
When do they celebrate the 4th of July over in England?
When do they celebrate the 4th of July in England? So I would say there's 2 acceptable answers. One is never, because it's got nothing to do, it's not a British holiday. And the other answer is the 4th of July, obviously, right? I think either answer is fully acceptable.
I have no idea. If you have to guess. September, maybe? I don't know.
Hello, Sippy. No, we were talking about street interviews, and so we've ended up watching some.
September what? 16th?
September 16th, of course. Mark it in your calendars, folks. Only 2 weeks to go.
Yes. You know what 8 times 7 is?
45. No. 40 something.
Yeah, you're close. 41.
47.
Yes. You know how many continents there are? Continents?
Tell me that was a joke. They're not jokes, unfortunately. There's too many of these videos that exist for it to be all in on the same joke.
Not really. Do you know how many stars there are on the US flag?
How many stars? 52.
Yes. Do you know how many stripes?
How many stripes? 7.
Yes. You know what the square root of 4 is?
Don't, no Phasmo today? No, we are playing Phasmo. We're just watching a couple of videos. Don't they, like, look at the flag every day when they're kids?
12? Yes. You know what 3 times 3 times 3 is?
Sorry, did he just say the square root of 4 is 12? The flag was behind them. I'm trying to work out how he arrived at 12. Did he try to do 4 times 4, but then also get it wrong? He tried to square 4, didn't he? He tried to square 4, but then still got it wrong. That's what he did. He meant to say, like, 16.
12.
Yes. When do they celebrate the 4th of July over in England?
Okay. Alright. Alright. Just one more. And then we're back to Phasmo. One more. Hello?
You know how many minutes are in 1/2 of an hour?
Fuck, I hate this shit.
What? This is like entry level education.
I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say, because there's 60 minutes, 25.
Oh. They said the answer. No, they didn't. They went, because there's 60 minutes, so they know how long an hour is.
Thanks for the follow,
and they,
sausage.
In their head, half of 60 is 25.
Yes. Do you know how many degrees make up a whole circle?
100.
Yes. How many cents make up $1?
25.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't. This hurts to watch.
Cents. Oh my God.
How many states make up the USA?
55.
Yes. Do you know what year the War of 1812 was?
No.
Fuck me. Even if you know nothing about history or geography or anything, when was the War of 1812?
Like, was it a long time ago or like recently?
You said what?
Do you know when the War of 1812 was?
Long time ago?
Yeah, if you had to guess a year, around how many? Around what year was it?
Like, probably like a decade ago.
No, I mean, that's fair.
Probably a decade.
Which would be what? A year?
Yeah. 12? I don't know.
Yeah. You know how many minutes are in one half?
Yeah, it's 12 years ago, guys. Okay, okay. Last one. I'm going to sort by popular. Okay, this one's got 10 million views. We haven't done this one.
Do you know who the first president of the USA was?
George Floyd. I mean...
George Floyd?! Stop it! What?
His name is George, though. I just don't know the last
Washington. How many inches are in 2 feet?
I don't know.
Around how many inches? If you had to guess.
5.
It's 12 inches to a foot, guys. Those of you who don't know Imperial.
Yes. If you're walking north and then all of a sudden you turn right, what direction are you facing?
So if I'm going... Say that again real quick.
You're walking north and then you just make a hard right. What direction are you facing?
What's he gonna say? I don't even know what he's gonna say. What's he gonna say? South. Was it like what? Right, yeah. If he says right.
90 degrees to the right.
Is it south? No, it's not.
I said he was gonna say south, didn't I?
South. West?
West. Fucking hell, man.
Yes. Do you know who the first president of the U.S.
George Floyd, the first president. Bro, what's your real name? Yeah, I'm not saying that. Okay. This one has the caption, do you know what country the Great Wall of China is in? One more.
Know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah. If you had to guess.
Japanese?
You know,
Thanks for the follow.
I'm not one for crashing out. But this makes me want to punch my monitor. Oh dear, what country is the Great Wall of China in? Japanese?
Yes. How many days of the week end with the letter Y?
Why do you have to think about this? Why do you even have to think about this? Come on.
Monday, Tuesday. And is the
Guys, he's counting the days of the week. Hang on, he might get there.
5 days out the week? Except for
Oh, okay, no, he said 5. Never mind.
Thursday?
Do you know what?
Except for Thursday. What does he mean, except for Thursday? What, Thursday doesn't end in a Y?
2 countries border the USA?
No.
Like what's on top of us and what's below us?
Isn't the North Pole below us?
Isn't the North Pole below us? I'm struggling. I'm struggling to get through this.
Yeah. And what else?
And, what is above us? Is it Europe? Because
What is above us isn't it Europe?
Is that your guess?
yes, that's my guess.
Yes. You just guessed? That's insane. You know what country the Great Wall of
That was hard work, guys. I immediately regretted clicking on those. I'm shaken to my core.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Do you think we're okay, like, as a species? Do you think... Do you think we're gonna be okay? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Yeah. Right, anyway, welcome to Grafton Farmhouse. My name's Ghostkai. I hope you're having a lovely day here. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And, of course, we've got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Kenny Phillips. We need to get our sanity below 25%. We need to detect the ghost with a motion sensor. And we need to get a photo of the EMF reading. Yeah, and then you've got to compound this. Like, I want you to take that. And then on top of that, I want you to add in people being over-reliant on AI to do any thinking for them. I want you to imagine the kind of prompts that are put into AI from the kind of person who thinks Europe is on top of the USA and the North Pole is below. I want you to imagine the kind of prompts going into ChatGPT from someone who is told, if you're traveling north and turn 90 degrees to your right, what direction are you traveling in? And he says west. Imagine how these people are prompting the AI. Do you know what I mean? Oh my goodness me. Guys, thank you very much for the follows as well. I appreciate that. Grok, is this true? I mean, that in itself is an insane trend. I don't know if you guys have seen that on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it now. Some of the most, like, you'll literally see, like, the most basic bones stuff on, like, Twitter. And someone will say, like, Grok, is this true? Right, what? This is like, it's like common knowledge stuff. Hey, now I use ChatGPT because I have severe ADHD to help me focus. Yeah, but I'm not talking about yourself. I'm talking about people who are that dumb. And there's no other word for it. I know dumb is a very insulting term, but, like, I don't really know how else to refer to people who are that unintelligent. But, like, imagine the kind of prompts that go into GPT and stuff. When that's like the baseline. And these are the people that the AI is learning from? Good God. Better than Skibbity? Well, America gives me Dumb and Dumber vibes. Well, no, this isn't a, let's be very clear about this. This isn't a uniquely American problem. Okay, this is not a uniquely American problem. I know plenty of American people who are extremely intelligent. This isn't like an American thing. This is an entire... In fact, I would... Oh, hello. I think I would go as far as to say it's an entire Western civilization problem. There is a real issue with education among adults now in the Western world. So, like, not even just the Anglosphere, but, like, you know, European countries as well. There is a severe educational deficiency among adults now. And it seems to just be getting worse. Oof. I'm so glad I just don't exist because I'm a fake country. We don't have... What? Fake country? What are you talking about? What? Australia is a very real country. What are you talking about? I know loads of British people that are dumb. Oh, no, absolutely. Yeah. This is what I mean. Like, it's not... This is not a ragging on American thing. Not at all. We've lost critical thinking. Yeah, I think that's one of the main issues, is that critical thinking seems to have just died. Which is quite concerning, because that's kind of like the basis of all human intelligence. is the ability to, like, you know, be presented with a problem and be able to think your way through the problem. So instead, people now are resorting to asking AI chatbots and just blurting stuff out rather than, like, just take a second and think, you know? People assume I'm dumb because I'm naturally blonde. I mean, loads and loads and loads of Germans are blonde, and they're one of the most intelligent nations in the world, so the whole dumb blonde thing is very silly. I always thought the whole blonde being dumb thing is one of the, like, the most mad assumptions ever. I don't know about that part, but thank you. Oh no, Germans are extremely intelligent. Like, as a nation. Like, German ingenuity is famous the world over. I think everyone knows that, right? I grew up having straight A's. Well, there you go. People assume I have no soul because I'm ginger. Well, they're not assuming anything. You don't have a soul because you're... Oh, it's good. It's good to tease. It's good to tease. Oh, I'm being invited to, I've been invited to book myself in for my COVID jab and my flu jab. Ooh la la. It's called character building. Exactly. Remember, guys, it's not bullying. It's character building. It's an American thing from the 70s and 80s where the blonde stereotype was in media. Yeah, it's kind of an odd thing. I still can't believe... I think maybe the most insane thing I've seen in recent times, though, might be cheerleaders doing reenactments of 9/11. Now, I'm sure you probably thought to yourself, that's probably a sentence I would never hear in my entire life. I wish I was joking. That's real. Have you not seen it? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? It's one of those things that you kind of just wish wasn't real, but was this like a TikTok thing? No, it's an American high school thing. But it was featured on TikTok as well as other things. You want me to show you? The way they present it, they think they're being tasteful. I mean, personally, I think it's quite gross. But they think it's like this beautiful homage to the tragedy. It's quite bizarre. Like, they get in like a double stack.
Sausage.
Like, not a pyramid. You know when cheerleaders like get on top of each other and they're like tall, whatever. And it's like they basically make two towers out of people. And then they hold one of the cheerleaders while she has her arms out like she's a fucking plane. And then they crash her into one of the towers of people. And it's all like soulful music and like, oh yeah, we'll never forget and stuff. And I'm just like, how is this real? How is this real? If you don't believe me, look it up. It's kind of mad. It's kind of mad. You'll see it and you'll just go, what? Like, what? Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome in. I was on an ad break and I don't know what's happening. You might be thankful for that, to be fair. I love gingers. Very sexy. Oh, well. Yeah, a lot of people have fetishes for ginger people and redhead stuff, don't they? Sounds like a fever dream. It's so outlandish that I was like, this has got to be AI. It's not. It's real. I wish it was AI, but it's not. It shows you the massive cultural differences, though, because, like, in the UK, we had the 7/7 bombings. Was it a year after 9/11 or the year after that? I can't remember. It was horrific. Absolutely horrific. If you don't know about the 7/7 bombings, I'm not going to go into too much detail. Long story short, there were a few bombers, should we say, who detonated on the London Underground and on buses. Absolutely horrendous. Loads of people, unfortunately, lost their lives. I can tell you now, if a cheerleading troop, group, or whatever, tried to reenact that, they would get their head kicked in. I tell you right now. What a terrible time to join the stream for the first time. Oh no, we're talking about mad shit. Don't worry. Aurora Rose, hello there, welcome in. Yeah, like that just wouldn't fly here. It shows you like the huge cultural differences where like some things are acceptable and some things aren't. Hello. All right, come on, sausage. Where's the salt gone? Where are you? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, there's a lot of throwing going on. Come on, sausage. Perfect. Right. Who there? Who there? Is that footprint floating? It is. Oh, it faded very quickly. Okay, so we've got Dots and UV. Banshee, Phantom, or Goryo again. God, I hope not. God, I hope not. On a lighter topic, Australians lost a war. Oh yeah, the Emu War, right? Wait, where's the ghost? Ah. Nice. Well, he didn't disappear from the photo, so it can't be a phantom. Nice. That makes our life a little bit easier. How did the Emu War start? Do you think... I've actually never read into it. It sounds one of those things that's almost too bizarre to even think about, you know? Emus were wrecking crops. Okay. And so they just decided, enough. Enough. It's time to stop. And how exactly did they lose to a bunch of birds? That's the bit that's quite insane, isn't it? That they lost. The pig war, a bloodless dispute over a stolen pig between the US and Britain. Wait, what? What? Over a stolen pig. Like that feels like you're winding me up. That feels like you're having a joke then. It got so out of hand because the emu started hyperbreeding. What? How about America's cheat caves? Cheat cave. At the risk of maybe sounding insane, is that exactly what it sounds like? Are there caves filled with cheese? Delicious. That sounds delightful. That sounds wonderful. Like good cheese? Or like plastic cheese? It's also fun that time Liechtenstein sent 80 men off to war. 81 came back. They'd made a friend along the way. Cheddar? Oh, okay. The Emu War was a nuisance wildlife management military operation undertaken by Australia in 1932. Hang on. Okay, I don't know where that was. Let's try and find it. There it is. What? It didn't count? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. We just need...
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Some sound. And then we need to find the bone. I'm pretty happy this is probably a Goryo as well. I'm going to grab a smudge first. See you later. Have a good day. Sloxy Gaming. Hello there. Welcome in. You think it's a Goryo? Yeah, I think so. We've not seen dots since we've been in the room. But yeah, we saw dots multiple times in the van. So. In England, they once hung a monkey because they thought it was a French soldier. Spino. I'm not doing this to be an arse. I'm doing this because I care about grammar and the English language. It's they hanged a monkey. There you go. That's your takeaway for today. There's your little bit of education for today, folks. They hanged a monkey. You hang a painting. Yeah. A man is hanged. Don't know why it's like that, but it is. I mean, to be fair, they probably have the distinction because of what it is, I guess. A man is hung? No, he's not. He's hanged. Unless you're talking about he's well hung, then that's a very different thing. That's a very different thing. Oh, that's handy. I left my... Oh no, we don't need a picture. We just need to pick it up. That's fine. Very different indeed. Yes. Could you imagine what it was like for, like, the last person to be hanged in history? Imagine, like, being the last one they get through the system before they outlaw it for good. You'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake. Can't you just, you know, can't you just wait until after the day you outlaw it? No, we're gonna push you through now, mate. What if they hung the monkey for display, still alive? True. The guillotine was in use in the 70s, though. Yeah, but that was like one of the last times they used it, right? Like, imagine being like one of the last one, and just like, oh, the worst luck. Not feeling too well. Hang me tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, come on, blow this out, big boy. Oh. They even made a comedy movie on the Emu War 2 years ago. Oh, really? You wouldn't know you were the last one then, would you? Well, no, you might do, because, you know, things take time to get outlawed and pushed through Parliament and stuff. So it was probably big news at the time, I imagine. So, like, if America got rid of capital punishment, let's say next year, for example, it would be in all the news, wouldn't it? Like, it'd be heavily discussed and debated and stuff. I imagine the same would be true with, like, the French getting rid of the guillotine or the British getting rid of, like, hanging and stuff. I imagine that would have been the case, right? So, you'd probably be aware of it. Bill Bailey was the last person to be hanged in the US in 1996. Oh, wow. And then he's still a good comedian. Tips for playing horror games and actually getting through to finishing it? What do you mean? Like, do you just not get on well with scary games? If you don't get on well with scary games, then, well, not really sure what to suggest. The only way to get over your fear of playing scary games is to just play them. I know that's kind of a lame one, but it's true. You just need to play them. And when you've played enough horror games, you start to notice the common tropes that developers like to use. Those of you who come along to Indie Horror Night every Friday night we play like a new indie horror game. You'll notice a lot of the time when we're playing indie horror games, we'll be able to predict things that are going to happen before they happen. That's because a lot of tropes are like used in lots and lots of horror games. So the more horror games you play, the more you're used to the things that they do. And then you're just not really scared of them anymore. Oh, speaking of horror games, does anyone know if that Alien Rogue Incursion is out yet? You know the one that was a VR only game? And then they were in the process of turning it into I don't know what I'm doing actually. Why am I even bothering? You know they turned it into like a first-person perspective game, not just a VR game. I think it's either out or it's out like next week, isn't it? I'd really want to play that. Have you played Cursed Companion? I can't say I have, no. Have you heard of the Christopher Eccleston film Let Him Have It? No, I can't say I have. Should be released today. Oh, really? Interesting. Well, maybe we can give that a go after we complete Silent Hill F. It's out now? I wonder if it's...
Welcome back.
I wonder if it's good, because obviously the game was designed for VR, and sometimes when you take... If you take a game out of its intended environment, sometimes it doesn't translate well, you know? Like, VR games tend to be a lot easier because it relies on, like, complicated controls. Suddenly, if you give someone, like, a controller or a keyboard and mouse, like, the game might just be a joke. You know what I mean? It's about a boy who was hanged in the 50s. True story. Oh, no. Silent Hill F is so weird. In a good way? Or you're not enjoying it? I'm enjoying it a lot because I enjoy, like, trying to work out the hidden meanings and stuff. Because Silent Hill has always been very, like, cerebral, hasn't it? In terms of, like, what you are seeing is not always exactly what's going on. And a lot of it is, like, inside the character's mind and you're trying to work out the story from there. I quite like that. I like the wedding to the shrine of God. Yeah, absolutely. The ritual was weird in a bad way. It was hard to watch. Yeah, which one? The one where they cut her face off? The one where she saws her arm off? Or the one where she gets branded? It was hard watching that, wasn't it? Oof. The face one was rough. Rogue Incursion unlocks in 6 hours? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll be getting that. Yeah, that was... Oof. That poor girl. That poor girl. Well, once again, I mean, we mentioned it yesterday, but, like, a big part of it is the symbology of, like, you know, cutting off her face is, like, her identity being taken away and being replaced with something that he has imposed on her. I love it. It's really good. It's a Steam game that has slight horror aspects, but it's really out because it listens to your microphone. So you say spells to get through traps and away from monsters and such. It also bans words so you can't say them anymore. Oh, interesting. That sounds cool. Fun fact about the cheese caves, they're also known as the government cheese. So, like, okay, when we say cheese caves, do we mean they have stored cheese properly in, like, barrels or casks or whatever, right? And then placed those into the caves? Or have they filled a cave with cheese? Because The latter sounds much more amusing. The latter sounds a lot more amusing. Just like, quite literally like a network of cheese underground. I couldn't think that deep in the moment. I was just disgusted. I think that's the intended reaction. Quite visceral, isn't it? Wheels of cheese. So many, but pretend it's a giant cheesy cave. Okay, I will. Kind of gross. Why are they storing all that cheese? Is there a particular reason? Why is there like a national cheese reserve in caves? I'm gonna have to read up on this. This sounds just mad. World War III? The cheese caves, generally referred to underground caverns, often form limestone mines that the US government uses to store surplus cheese. Right, but can also refer to commercial cheese aging facilities or even a person's home aging area. Right. It's to bail out all the failing dairy farmers? Oh wow, okay. Should we watch one more interview? Should we watch an interview? Just one. Just one. Let's pick one. What does YES spell?
What does YES spell?
YES?
Yeah.
YES. I don't know.
Guys, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I can feel my IQ dropping. I can feel my IQ dropping.
What? You say?
What does YES spell?
Wes, right? Wes?
Wes? The fuck is she talking? What?
What does YES? What country did the Vietnam War happen in?
There's no way she can get this wrong.
Canada.
I can't do this, guys.
Yes. What is 100 minus 17?
I have no idea. 75?
Why would that be your guess? Why would that be your guess? I didn't hear the question about the war. The question was, what country did the Vietnam War take place in? And she said Canada.
Yes, good. Do you know what two countries border the USA?
Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, I said Mexico. I mean,
Wait, no, you got it
Texas.
right.
Good.
He got one right. He actually got one right and then corrected himself and said Texas.
And one more.
Texas and Florida.
Yes, good. You almost messed up.
I know.
That would have been bad.
I said Mexico.
What country?
I almost messed up. Oh, hell yes. Oh, one's not loading.
If you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be today?
13.
She said that confidently as well. Look at the smile on her fucking face. I don't get that one. What do you mean I don't get that one? The answer's 10. If you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be? 10. Obviously.
If you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be today?
13.
10 years ago. So if you were born...
I love that this one is so stupid. Instead of just saying yes, he's like, let's try this again. This is the only time we've seen him do this.
In 2012, how old would you be?
13.
Yes. Do you know what country the Panama Canal is in?
No.
Guess a country.
Not even heard. I ain't heard of that.
What country do you think it's in?
I don't know.
You don't know. How many zeros are
in the name?
The number 10,001.
Like 5?
Yes. Does the Earth revolve around the sun or the sun around the Earth?
The sun around the Earth.
Okay, one more. One more, and then we're back to Phasma.
12?
Yes.
Oh no, did we watch this one already? I think we watched this one already.
Do you know who we fought in our independence war?
No.
If you had to guess. You know this.
I know it. Vietnam.
Of course, yes. The War of Independence, where America fought Vietnam.
Yes. What language do the people in Idaho speak?
Potato.
Okay, I think she's trolling.
Wait, what? What language?
I don't know. The first thing that came to mind was potatoes.
Oh no, she's just a fucking idiot. Oh no, she's actually just a fucking idiot. He's like, what language do they speak? She's like, potato. And then she doesn't actually know why she said it. She just blurted out potato.
Do you know who we fought in our independence?
She actually didn't understand the question. Fucking hell, man. This one's a good one. Why? There's some of them are buffering.
You're driving 60 miles an hour and you drive for 1 hour. How far do you travel?
If you're traveling 60 miles per hour for 1 hour, how far do you travel?
A mile.
A mile. He said it confidently as well. He said it confidently. He's like, a mile.
Yes. 60 miles an hour and you drive for 1 hour. How far do you travel?
1 mile.
You're driving 60 miles an hour and you drive for 1 hour. How far do you travel?
60.
Thank you, child. Thank you, young child. Thank God for this child here. Oh, thank God for this child. God bless this child. Oh, thank God for that. There's hope, guys. There's hope. One more.
Who fought in the Civil War?
Donald Trump.
What? It's the way she didn't even miss a beat. She didn't even take any time to process the question. She just like blurted it out straight away. Hang on, I need to hear this again.
Who fought in the Civil War?
Donald Trump. And Joe Biden.
And Joe Biden.
No, the Civil War.
Donald Trump. Yeah, and Joe Biden.
Yes. Who fought in the Civil War?
Oh my fucking God. Okay. One more. Let's pick one. And then I promise back to Phasma. Here we go. Stupid buffering. One more and then back to Phasma.
Know what the third month of each year is?
February.
Do you know what really concerns me, though? It's the fact that they answer basically immediately. It's the fact that they answer pretty much immediately, and I don't know whether it's like they actually believe it, and that's why they're answering so confidently and so quickly, or they're just blurting shit out. I genuinely can't tell.
Yes. Do you know what two countries border the U.S.?
What countries border the U.S.?
Border.
Canada?
Yeah, and what?
Russia?
Yes. What country is Hawaii in?
Oh, this type of shit I don't know. I feel like it's a trick question, so I'm gonna say Hawaii.
Yeah. Do you know what country it's in?
Not at all.
Take a guess. Guess a country. What does Hawaii sound like it's in?
Asia?
Yes. Know what the third month of
Alaska borders Russia? It does. But then the guy afterwards says Hawaii is in Asia, so... Does it mean they answer before they think? I think they do answer before they think, a lot of them. I think part of the issue is people are answering before they think. And because they're answering before they think, they're not actually processing the question, so then when they trip themselves up, they're not in a position to then think about it. Polynesia is close to Asia. Yeah, I know, but the question was, what country is Hawaii in? What country? And he answered Asia. Like the oh boy. Anyway, welcome to Sunny Meadows Restricted. My name is Ghostkai. I hope you're having a lovely day. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we've got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Justin Lewis. We need to escape the ghost in a hunt. We need to repel the ghost with incense. And we need to get 2 unique sounds. Hey, Nightmare Media. How's it going? Happy to wake up feeling smart. It makes me a bit sad, you know? Like, it's funny. It's funny. Like, we all know it's funny. But it is a bit sad, I think, as well. We get a bite-sized Phasmo episode out of this one. Well, I did put one out 2 hours ago. It was a dodgy shade. Very sad. Yeah, I think it's very sad. And by the way, once again, this is not a uniquely American problem. This isn't like some ragging on Americans thing. Like, it's just rough to see, you know? Right. We can check this corridor first. I need to wash my brain after those videos. I mean, understandable. Has your water been sorted out? Yes, it has. It all got repaired yesterday morning. That's why I wasn't streaming yesterday morning, but it's all sorted now. I'm choosing to believe they were answering bad because they were put on the spot. Knuckle, obviously I don't know you in real life, but I would hazard a guess that... if I said to you and I put you on the spot, what country is Hawaii in? You probably wouldn't answer Asia. Even if you were put on the spot, I don't think you would answer that. The 1% wants normal people to be stupid. Well, yeah, I mean, that's been true since the beginning of time, sadly. Or they were told wrong answers only. I don't think they were. There's just too many of these videos out there. Probably just fake for views. I don't think so. I think that's wishful thinking. It's not even an American thing. You find these videos interviewing, like, Brits as well. Like, there are just a lot of very dumb people out there. There just are a lot of very dumb people out there. From all countries. American teachers don't really care about teaching. They only care about getting paid. No, I think that's grossly unfair to say. I've got a lot of respect for teachers. I don't think that's fair to say about teachers from any country. When Brits started calling Da Vinci, Da Vinci. I've never heard that in my life, I gotta say. I love teaching, it's my calling. Good for you, Abby. Yeah, no, I don't think it's fair to blame teachers. This is a much wider problem than trying to put it at the feet of people who are actually trying to fix the issue. They also question hundreds of people and only post the dumb ones. No, of course. It's posted for comedic value. However, the mere fact that they're able to find so many dumb ones is what's concerning. And it's the same with the ones like where they interview British people on the streets as well. Like, obviously they're only going to post the silliest and stupid answers, right? Teachers are some of the most underpaid, disrespected and mistreated necessary jobs. Yes, I would agree with that. Yeah, I've got a lot of time for teachers. It's a very, very hard profession. Because you basically... You can't win. You can't win. And especially in this day and age, like a lot of the people that I went to school with, quite a few of them became teachers. I wouldn't trade places with them. I've never heard of that, Violet. No, never. If teachers only cared about getting paid, they would have a different job. That's true, yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, that's where, like, the logic falls down with that sort of thing, is, like, if someone only cared about getting paid, they would probably be in a different profession. I've had plenty of teachers give up on me because I have ADHD. I got to 9th grade and dropped out, went to school, only place that took the time to actually teach me. Do you think that's the teacher's fault, or do you think that's a problem with the American education system and not having proper resourcing and support for people with neurodivergent issues and disability? Because in the UK, if someone has severe learning difficulties or huge issues that prevent them from learning in a quote-unquote normal environment, they are offered additional support. They have teaching assistants whose sole job is to support them through lessons and help them with work, etc. So I would say it's kind of unfair to put that all on the teacher's doorstep when actually it's impossible for them to putting too much on the teacher, because there's only so much they can do, especially when they've got like a whole class to teach, right? I think people should be offered additional support and help. Is that a double touch? Is that a double touch? I like the UK giving support for people who have difficulties. Yeah. It's basically the standard here in the UK is that people who have whatever difficulties they may be, they are offered significant additional support in order to help them. Where are you?
From behind.
Oh, from behind. Cheeky sausage. Phantom, Poltergeist, or Mimic? Well, let's see. Do we have,
Airplane.
Shh, be quiet. I'm not seeing, orbs, so not a Mimic. So we've got a Phantom or a Polty. Seems like a Polty because it's very throwy. Very, very throwy. In the US, we have special ed, but you have to be a certain spectrum to be... See, that's where we do things very differently here. So, in the UK, we do have schools which are specially for more extreme cases. But the standard practice is that people are still part of the main educational cohort, but they get much more additional support. They're not placed in a quote-unquote special class or anything. They are just offered much more support in and around their lessons. So I would argue, and obviously I'm not an expert in American education, but I would argue that the core problem that needs to be addressed is the wider way that schools are run over them, rather than sticking it on like individual teachers, because they can't really affect that change themselves, but your government can. I'm an SEN teacher. The support for learning disabilities is great here in the UK. It's just very underfunded. Yeah, of course. I mean, this is the thing, like, across
You really
everything,
are a
right?
super spy.
Fallen Rain, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. But, like, to me, it's like, I'm tired of ads. Well, good. Good for me. In Ireland, we have ASD classrooms, and the kids can hop in and out of mainstream class. Oh, okay. We have that in the States too, for the most part. It isn't well funded, less these days. Every time you told a story, it gets cut off. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But at least you're sub now, eh? At least you're sub now. But yeah, I mean, education is just incredibly important. Although there seems to be like a shifting tide in terms of education, whereas certainly when I was a kid, it was very much a combined arms approach between the parents and the school. The parents and the school were very much on the same side, and if the school wrote home or contacted home and said, listen, you know, your kid's doing X, Y, and Z, you know, they're being little shit or whatever, right? Whatever it is. It would very much be like the parent would completely have the school's back to support them and try to work through the issue together with the school. But there's been like a shifting tide over the last 10 years where it's become almost adversarial. Like talking to my teacher friends about these things, it's become like adversarial where, let's say, child A is extremely disruptive in class. So school contacts home and says, listen, you know, child is being very perspective, and what can we do to help fix this? Is everything okay at home? Yada yada yada. And the parent will like argue and basically say like, my son did. You're lying. Why would they lie? What? Why would they lie? Like think about what you're actually saying. Like there's no practical reason why a teacher would just randomly make up stuff about a child. It makes absolutely no sense. Not to mention, like, if they ever got found out for lying about stuff like that, they'd probably lose their job, right? So yeah, it's become this weird, like, standoffish, almost adversarial thing where it's like an us versus them mentality. But that was definitely not the case when I was a kid, let me tell you. Absolutely not. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was never a bad kid, but like if my teachers ever had something to say about me, like in terms of like open evenings and stuff, where they're saying, well, Ghostkai, he's good at this, but like he needs to put in more effort or whatever, what usual sort of stuff, right? It was very much met with, okay, what can we do to make this happen? To, how can we fix this? As opposed to turning around and going, no, our little Ghostkai would never. He's a perfect angel. You're just terrible at your job. Which seems to be the new normal, is to basically imply that the teacher's terrible at their job. Right. How dare you? I think I'll take my munchkin through this map. Nice. Aurora Rose, thank you very much for the follow. Sid Nathan, thank you very much for the follow as well. She still gets freaked out. Oh, really? My mum does parent-teacher stuff for me and my siblings to try and help our school. Try and help the school out. Oh, that's good. Working in school can be frustrating when the kids are acting so badly and the kids get backed up by their parents. Yeah, absolutely. The UK ranks 12th in education and the US is 31st. Oh, really? Who's first out of interest? I actually have no idea. I don't know when the last time I looked at educational ranking was. Who's first in the world for education? I'd be very intrigued to know who that is. Sweden or Finland? It probably is a Scandinavian country. They seem to get a lot of things like that, right? Scandinavians always on top. Well, in terms of like social issues and that, they absolutely crush things like that. I was almost taken off of school grounds when I was a kid by a grown man that wasn't... Oh my god. Told my parents that... The principal told my parents that I was a liar and it never happened. She was fired later after camera footage revealed that I told the truth. Oh, so all's well that ends well then. So they tried to cover it up and silence you and then they were fired. So that's good then. It means that the checks and balances are at least working and a corrupt official was disposed of. Canada is first, Japan is second. Oh, interesting. Japan's second. Interesting. That's crazy. Even with all the stuff they refuse to acknowledge. No politics. No politics. Oh, did we miss the salt? Hey, beats. Disturb salt, beat. Perfect. Now we just need some whispers and then we're good. South Korea on the list I found. Denmark second, South Korea top. Ah, so is it one of those things where like depends on who wrote the list? Depends on the rankings. Ireland is 4th. Sweden. Oh, okay. Wet cup of coffee. Hello there. How are you doing? Welcome in. Meow. Meow. Come on, sausage. Give me a sign. Let's forget about that. What, the educational stuff? Oh, hello. Okay, shut up. Shut up. No, shut up. No, shut up. Ah! Ooh. Lovely. Phoenix Burrito. Hello there. Welcome in. Politics stuff? Oh, no. I wasn't talking about politics. Wake up, Kai. It's just a dream. Have you ever walked past someone in the street and just said to them, wake up? Just like a stranger. Walking down the street, and as you pass them, just wake up. Not too late. Wake up. Have you done that? I have done. Yeah. I have done that on a night out. I will admit to you, I have done that on a night out. Literally just give someone an existential crisis. They think their entire reality is false. Don't, I would cry. It's fine. I think that's going to be a duplicate. Yep. That's unfortunate. One time a stranger told me that the apocalypse is about to come and that my flesh will be eaten by bugs. Delicious. I mean, they sound quite mad. It's super fun to do that to drunk people, giving them an existential crisis or just a I'm not real. If you really wanna fuck someone up, you have to do it with more than one of you. If it's just you, it's easy to fob off, right? Let's say it's you plus 2 friends. Walk apart from each other. Like, far enough apart that no one could say you're together. And the first person goes, wake up. And then they're like confused about that. And then the next person, when they walk past them, goes, it's not too late. And then the third person goes, you have to wake up. Like 20, 30 yards apart. So that they don't even think you're together. Now that's how you give someone an existential crisis. Hey, Poison Ivy, how's it going? Okay, come on. Well, it can't be... Oh, wait, why did I cross off Phantom? Did we take a picture of the ghost? I don't think we did. Ah. Is this talking or whispering? It was whispering. Okay, nice. Give me a sign. Should we try and set up a little polty pile? Give me a sign. The Truman Show effect? Oh, yeah. That's how you induce psychosis in someone? Well, I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Obviously, you know, use this knowledge responsibly, folks. Please don't go out and terrify people in public. And don't say that I told you to do it for the love of... Please don't blame me. Getting a lot of emails today. Absolutely pouring it. Give me a sign. Still nothing. It reminds me of the most stupidest Polty I had. It wanted to throw nothing. And in Hunt, it was doing the most pathetic throws ever. Yeah, they can be like that. What's for lunch, Mr. Kai? I've got myself a cheese and pickle sandwich. I'm very excited for it. Cheese and pickle is my favourite kind of sandwich. By the way, when I say cheese and pickle, does everyone know what I mean? It's not cheese with sliced pickles. It's like cheese with like Branston pickle. What kind of cheese? It's a mature cheddar. A proper cheddar. Yeah, Branston pickle. For those of you who don't like... Branston pickle. Yeah? Spread it. It's not cheese with pickles. That's very different. When we say cheese and pickle sandwich in the UK, that's what we mean. Branston pickle with a matured cheddar. Sometimes with ham, if you're feeling a bit risque. It's probably a phantom. Because we're getting throws, but we're not getting multi-throws. Or it's just a lazy Polt. I'm British and I never tried pickle relish of any brand. Really? But it's such a staple here, Violet. Branston is like Marmite, you either love it or hate it. Really? I've never heard anyone really say that they hate Branston pickle. Marmite, yeah, you hear it all the time, right? Literally, the brand adopted the whole you either love it or hate it, right? Not with Branston pickle. I feel like it's kind of love. Jazz, no worries. Enjoy getting your nails done. Moz is getting her nails done today as well. I hope we see some pictures on the Discord later. Moz will be putting hers up. Give me a sign. I think you're a phantom. Give me a sign. Yeah, he's doing the random phantom EMF 2. When phantoms roam to a player, they leave an EMF 2. So I'm pretty sure it's a phantom. However, we do need to repel it and escape it in a hunt, so I'm going to get some protection. Hello, also love some Branston pickle. Hell yeah, Lilith, let's go. May I join the Discord? Yeah, anyone could join the Discord. Anyone could join. The more, the merrier. Especially because we're doing a movie night this Sunday on Discord as well. Although, I still need to pick a film. Everyone seems to be in agreement that a horror film is a good shout. So we'll think up a good horror film. Although, should we go like really scary? Should we go really scary? Not just like a bit spooky, like really scary. Oh no, not horror. Rilu, what? Rilu, you've been here for ages. The Until Dawn movie? Do you know what, Sock? I've not seen it. I would actually love to watch that this weekend. We just watched it recently. Oh, nice, Katie. Do you know what? I've not seen the Until Dawn movie. I've heard it's great. McGain's told me it was great. So, yeah. Maybe we can watch Until Dawn. Because I've not seen it and I really, really, really wanted to see it. But Moz doesn't like scary films, so we never watched it at the cinema. Because the Until Dawn game was amazing! It has so many Easter eggs. Oh, really? Oh, I'm excited now. Yeah, that's what we're going to watch then. We're going to watch Until Dawn. Right, here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to put an event on Discord right now. Sign up to the event. I will create it now. Okay. Until Dawn movie night. I'm going to schedule it for Sunday at 8 p.m. British time. Great event. There we go. Here you go, folks. Here's the event. Done. Done. Yay! Discord movie night. Let's go. Planning on watching the Until Dawn movie too. I've actually heard it's not very good, but still intrigued. See, I heard the opposite, Lilith. I heard it was really good. Tonya, hello there on YouTube. Hello, I love horror movies. Well, you're more than welcome to join the Discord and come and watch it with us as well. Oh, you're going to watch one horror movie a day, are you, Nightmare Media? What's on the list so far? Discord movie night? You son of a bitch, I'm in. Yeah, so we're doing 2 movie nights. We're going to be doing this Sunday, we're going to watch Until Dawn, as we've just decided. And then we're going to do a Jurassic Park marathon. However, I'm going to be very specific about this. When I say Jurassic Park marathon, I mean the good ones. We're going to watch Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, and Jurassic World. I'll be honest, Fallen Kingdom, Dominion, and the new one. We don't need to sit through those. We can watch the good ones and just be thrilled with that. We don't need to watch anything else. No worries, Violet. Have a good day. I didn't think it was that good. Definitely got a C from us. Oh, okay. Well, I'm interested to see what I think about it, Jacqueline. I'm intrigued. The new one was actually not that bad. I've heard it wasn't bad, but I feel like the concept of Jurassic Park worked the best when they were dealing with a theme park, right? I think one of the biggest mistakes they ever made was in Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom, having the dinosaurs basically just run rampant across the world. Like, that is just stupid. Because, like, where do you go from? Like, where do you go from there? Like, the whole concept is like, you know, science gone wrong in a closed environment. Not to mention, like, in reality, because they're not breeding insanely fast. Like, in reality, the idea that a T-Rex is just wandering around in North America and not being shot to fuck by the US military is a little bit immersion break. Now, I know Jurassic Park is already over the top anyway, but, like, let's be real. There's no way most of those dinosaurs would have survived. The US military is useless? No, it's not. Come on. When it comes to a T-Rex, the T-Rex is not a small thing. It's stomping around and eating campers and, you know, charging into drive-through movies and stuff. It would have been shot to hell. Like, it would have. The new one is literally an alien. That's why I kind of don't want to watch it. The whole concept of a D-Rex that looks like a kaiju from one of the Godzilla films. I hate it. I'm sorry, I hate it. Like, it's a dinosaur franchise. Stop. It's a dinosaur franchise. I don't want... Look at the Emu War. Yeah, but that was in, like, the 1930s. With modern military tech, the dinosaurs would have been obliterated. Until Dawn movie night is at 5 AM for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sakura. What's the weekly? I actually don't know. Someone earlier in the stream said it was boring, Glyn Sassy, so I haven't even bothered looking. I don't bother making content around weekly Phasmo challenges now because it's literally been done to death. It's the same challenges for like the last, like, what, 3 years or something? So, like, if you need to know how to do the current weekly, you can look at a video from like 2 years ago and it's basically the same. All the electronics are broken. I mean, that sounds riveting. Tier 1 stuff and then the electronics are broken. Oh. Well, you know. Sounds fun. I'm wondering what franchises they're going to remake or reboot next. Because they did it with Jurassic Park, didn't they? Like, Jurassic World was like, it was a soft reboot. It's technically a sequel, but it was kind of a reboot of the franchise, right? Then we've had a reboot of RoboCop. We've had a reboot, kind of a reboot of Star Wars as well, to be honest. Do you think they'll reboot Terminator? Would you recommend living in the UK? Yeah, I think I would. Yeah. I've seen a lot of places in the world, and as far as places to live go, I would say the UK is very high on that. They should leave the classic movies the fuck alone. Yeah, but we're also now getting to the point where there are people alive who are adults now who were born after Lord of the Rings came out, and they literally go, what the fuck is Lord of the Rings? So some of the really, really old classics now, like, people don't even know what they are. Like, there are people who think Michael Myers is the guy from Dead by Daylight instead of the Halloween franchise. You know what I mean? Instead of being like a horror icon unto himself. Kids don't even watch cartoons now, apparently. What? I've asked this question before, Lilith. So we've got a lot of parents in this community. And I asked people, like, because obviously I'm not a kid. I don't have kids. So this is like, I don't have a frame of reference for like what kids watch now. Because back when I was a kid, we had like Cartoon Network and we had Nickelodeon, and the variety of like mainstream kids programs was insane. We had like Dragon Ball Z, we had like Sailor Moon, we had Samurai Jack, Dexter's Lab, the Powerpuff Girls, Ed, Ed and Eddie. Like, we had so many programs on that were so good. And I've asked people, like, what's the equivalent now? Like, what do kids, like, fucking love watching on TV? And the only real answer I got was, like, Bluey? But I'm like, yeah, Bluey's aimed at a very young audience, though, right? Cow and Chicken? Yeah. Courage the Cowardly Dog? Bluey is the goat. No. I'm not saying Bluey's bad. I mean, like, to me, Bluey is like for a younger audience, right? It's aimed at like a kind of a younger audience. And like, there's stuff in there for the parents as well, right? Content-wise. Wait, don't I need to smudge him? I make sure that my kids watch cartoons of our generation. No, look. I agree with you. We had some amazing stuff when we were younger. You know, people my age or older. But I want to know what the current modern day equivalent is. Well, like, what is the current modern day equivalent? Because I actually don't know. Like Johnny Bravo. Ooh. Dexter's Lab. Ooh. There's got to be something, right? Like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, that these channels still exist, don't they? Actually, I don't know. Do they still exist? Anime? Really? You should be old enough to remember Games Master and Nightmare. Oh, yeah. I don't know. There's got to be something. Even Thomas the Tank Engine is terrible now. SpongeBob is bad now. Oh, really? Back when I was a kid, kids' TV was weekend mornings during the weekdays. It was 3:45 to 5:15. Yeah. Fall and Rain, it's 6 AM? Oh my god, go to sleep. Good lord. Cartoon Network is no more. Oh, wait, really? It's gone? Mine was Trapdoor, Danger Mouse, and Count Duckula. See, look, you guys are saying all of these, like, amazing things, but these are all shows from, like, 30 years ago. Have you ever actually watched Bluey? No. It has some heavy topics in it. Oh, sure. But, like, I think the point I'm getting at is we can rattle off like 30 plus shows from like the era of like, you know, 20, 30 years ago that we all grew up with. And I just want to know if there's anything that's equivalent now, because there was so much content back then. Inspector Gadget. Yeah, Inspector Gadget's also quite old. You didn't need to point out that it was 30 years ago. Sorry, am I making people feel old? Like, what's the modern day equivalent of, like, say, the Powerpuff Girls? Powerpuff Girls was very... Or Dexter's Lab. Is there an equivalency? Is that a chat GPT paste there, Night Vale? Is that a chat GPT paste in my chat right now? Peppa Pig? Peppa Pig's been around for donkey's years, though. And again, I feel like Peppa Pig's also for kind of younger kids. Paw Patrol as well. Where's like the preteen young... Like the preteen slash young teen show? Anything on Netflix? Anime still quite large. I feel like Demon Slayer was huge for you. Oh, no. I mean, this is me deliberately saying not anime. Because we had anime as well at that age. Like, everyone watched, like, every boy I knew watched Dragon Ball Z. And if you want to include it, Samurai Jack as well. Samurai Jack was amazing. I looked up cartoons for new gens. It only shows Paw Patrol, Centaur World, and Storybots.
Oh boy, I've been waiting for this. What's up, Mitch?
Okay, this thing does not want to kind of kick. Amazing World of Gumball. I think that's also late 20. My Little Pony was big for my daughter a few years ago. Okay. Anime is lit. Oh no, I'm not questioning that. It's just from the sounds of it, it seems like Western cartoons have disappeared. They had Rick and Morty for older teens. Yeah, but Rick and Morty's like Adult Swim, right? It's very much aimed at adults. I feel like the whole like preteen slash mid to early teen shows don't exist anymore. Do they all just watch YouTube now? Do they all just watch Kai Cenat on Twitch? Is that basically what it all is now? What? He got me through the wall? He got me through the wall!
Oh, crumbs.
He came in? Are you sure? Because he sounded there to me. My son always asks to watch people playing Phasmo. Oh, really? Steven Universe and Adventure Time were pretty good, but those were ages ago. This is what I mean. Like, a lot of the examples, why were you... Oh, because I always go for perfect games. YouTube feels like the new cartoons. I think you're right. I think the idea of like Western cartoons for preteens and teens has basically died out. And kids either watch anime or YouTube now. And Twitch as well, I guess. My nieces and nephews pretty much watch YouTube exclusively. 5 AM here, trying to sleep again. Oh, please, do go to sleep, Stock. Very. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting how like the whole thing has shifted. There's a new Avatar series coming soon. Oh, okay. My nephew loves Minecraft. SMP on. What I had growing up was ABC, ABC. I don't know. Most kids I have at work will watch all that brain rot shit. Wayne, that's why that stuff exists. It's because kids watch it. Like, they love it.
Welcome back.
Kids love brain rot. Love brain rot. Oh my god. Some of them can't eat without putting some on. Right, anyway, that's enough from me today. I'm going to go and have some lunch, my loves. I will be on again tonight. We're going to be completing Silent Hill F. And hopefully we will complete it tonight. And then I've got a new game I want to show you guys, which I'm having a lot of fun. A lot of fun with. Thank you very much for the follows and the subs and the really nice chats today. I've really enjoyed today. I love it when we have a good chat today. Should we watch one more video before we go? Should we watch one more video? Come on then. One more last one. Or maybe two. Maybe two.
What is the biggest number that you can think of?
400,000. 63.
Do you know?
63. Why did he change his answer from 400,000 to 60?
How many people are in New Jersey?
A lot.
How many?
I mean, he's not wrong.
1 million.
What is the biggest number that... Can you name 3 countries in Africa?
Africa's its own thing.
Yes.
What does she mean?
Can you name 3 countries in Africa?
But you just asked me that. There's only 3. I mean, there's only 1 because it's its own place.
Ah. So she means Africa is a country and there are not 3 countries in Africa because Africa is the only country in Africa. That's what she means. I see.
Yeah, it was a trick question.
Europe and Africa is like a country to some. When you say some, do you mean stupid people?
Question, you got it.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what 3 times 3 times 3 is?
369.
Yes. Do you know who the current vice president is?
Vice president?
Yeah.
Isn't that the girl?
What's her name?
Isn't that the girl?
Fuck, I don't know.
Can you name 3?
Do you know who the current vice president is? Isn't that the girl? I don't know. What country is Mount Rushmore in?
Country Mount Rushmore is in?
Is that a...
Oh. Not loading properly. 2 seconds.
Do you know what country Mount Rushmore is in?
Is that a country?
Is that a country?
Yeah. Do you know what country it's in?
No, Mount Rushmore. Is that the country?
Sorry, did fucking Spider-Man just walk in front of the camera? Sorry. Was that Spider-Man? Hang on.
Rushmore. Is that the country?
Yeah, it's fucking Spider-Man.
Yes. Who was the first president of the United States?
I don't know. I don't do president.
I'm just trying to work out what her fucking outfit is here. Is she like Donald Ducking?
Who do you think it was? Take a guess.
Barack Obama. He's old. Old president and one.
Yes. Do you know what language the people who live in Idaho speak?
Idaho, I guess.
Idahoan.
I don't know. Wait, what is it again?
They live in Idaho.
Idaho. Wouldn't it just be like Idahoian or something?
Oh, fuck me.
Yes. Do you know what country Mount Rushmore?
Okay, all right, one more and then I'm going to have lunch. One more and I'm going to go and have lunch.
I'll give you this dollar if you can name one continent.
USA. Continent. I don't know.
Congratulations! I'll give you this dollar if you can name one continent.
She's so fucking happy with herself. Look at her face.
USA.
That is the face of a woman who is very pleased with herself.
Continent.
Continent, obviously.
I don't know.
Congratulations! How many moons does the Earth have?
6.
Fuck. Fuck, man.
Yes. Do you know what 3 times 3 times 3 is?
Sorry. Sir, listen, you do you. This is just not a very flattering top for you. Speaking as a larger gentleman myself, this is not a good top for you, my friend.
3 times 3 is 6. 6 times 3, 18?
Yes. Do you know what year the U.S. was founded? Around when?
Since George Washington.
Yeah, if you...
Saint George Washington.
Give me a year.
Like 1956.
Yes. Do you know how many people are in the USA?
3 billion?
Yes. How many moons does the Earth...
I'm not sure he knows how many a billion is. Okay. Last one, I promise. Last one, I promise.
Can you name all the months?
September, January.
Why would you start in September? Why aren't you saying them in order? Why did she immediately go September, January? Why would you... Why would you start 9 and then go to 1? What? That's like saying count to 10 and you go 9, 1...
February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Yes. What is 53 plus 47?
Oh my god. I'm a little slow for this. 53,
Around what?
47?
Yeah, 53 47.
Hold on. 90. 910? Is it? Am I right? 900?
910. 910. It's like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm so stunned.
Yes. What's 3 times 3 times 3?
Is it an exponent or multiplication?
Yes. Can you name all the months?
September, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Why in the end does she go like, like she crushed it. Like she crushed it.
What's heavier, 200 pounds of bricks or 200 pounds of feathers?
We gotta do this one because of Limmy.
200 pounds of bricks. 200 pounds of bricks.
Are you sure about that?
Why would it be feathers?
They're both 200 pounds. Oh, no. Come on. Please, just think about the question.
You know what? You're right.
I've got a question for you. What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers?
I had to play this. I can't not play this.
That's right, it's a kilogram of steel, because steel is heavier than feathers.
We love Libby.
What do you mean?
They're both a kilogram.
But steel's heavier than feathers.
I know, but they're both a kilogram.
What? It doesn't prove anything. Steel's heavier than feathers.
I know, but look, they're both a kilogram, right? So they're the same.
I wouldn't want to look at the size of this. That's cheating.
No, they're the same
No,
weight.
it's a kilogram.
But steel's heavier than feathers. Paul gonna tell them?
They're right. They're both a kilogram.
Oh no, you are not.
What is it you don't get?
I'm joking.
Are you alright?
I don't get it.
It's alright.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Hey, it's me! Live now. Oh dear. Oh dear. In fact, is Brian live right now? Is he still streaming? Should we raid Lemmy? Oh, he's playing Hollow Knight. Should we go and say hi? Should we go and say hi to Lemmy? Oh, he's got follower only chat on. Bastard. Right. If you're on YouTube, see